Hey, Nympha, how's it going? All right, everybody. We are live today with today's artshare. I'm a little bit tired here, so I might stumble over my words, but I have an incoming nap after we're done, so I'm gonna go ahead and power through on my favorite stream of the entire week. So I'm super excited to go over all of your wonderful artwork and all of your posts. Makes me super happy that this is like such a successful and fun stream to do every single week. So thank you everybody that continues to participate. You guys are awesome. Yeah, turn my headphones down a little bit more. I'm hearing my own voice again. Alrighty. Debating whether I should give a few more minutes for people to join. I know a lot of people are getting used to my 2:30 stream schedule. I still try to keep this one like at the normal time, just because not everybody wants to like spend their Saturday like waiting for my stream, and helps me get some like errands done after I'm done streaming and all that kind of stuff if I get it done early. So, you guys having a good weekend so far? Or anything cool going on? Like anything special? Does anybody have a project they want like a shout out on it or anything? Lazy Saturday. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. After I take my nap today, I'm going to be trying my best to finish up Pensie's commission. By the way, self plug, I have a holiday sale live until January 15th at 12 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys want some discounted commissions from me, check out my VGen. It would also really help me to get verified. Also, I'll be trying my best to get some your character here commissions um, up as soon as I can. I gotta finish Pensie's, and then I gotta do some adjustments to Three Frogs. But after that, I will definitely have a your character here one, which will probably be since I'm just gonna be plugging somebody's character in, it'll be a little less than my other commissions. So, alrighty. Well, doesn't look like we got too many more joining here, so maybe it'll pick up as we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So let me roll on over here. Oh, would help if I got my VTuber going. Hold on. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I'll send you my Steam ID so I can help you out. I have three pieces of Gogmazios, and I've got two Gogmazios dual blades. And then, of course, I've got like a bunch of the arch tempered gears. So I should be able to like absolutely shithouse anything for you. So I forgot that my computer restarted on me yesterday, so I'm bringing up my VTube Studio now. Normally I have it up ahead of time, but I forgot to check. So that's my bad. Dude, it's so cool. Like, have you seen the well, if you're starting a new file, but they have a transcending option now. So like high rank gear that's I think rank 6 and 7, you can now like transcend. So it increases the armor rating on it, and it also gives you upgrades to the slots. So it makes those viable too, which is really cool. So you can do all sorts of crazy like combinations for your builds. And the Gogma weapons come with one They come with one weapon skill or armor skill, and then they come with one like group skill. So you get even more combinations with that. So you could have like two piece gore and like two piece something else and like two piece something else. Like it's crazy. Okay, I got my VTuber model up. Let me go ahead and make sure that my Twitter is up. Yeah, they did all sorts of cool stuff, and they made it easier to like upgrade your armor and like roll your already weapons and stuff. So a lot of really cool changes that are really nice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the artwork now. Oh hell yeah, let's go. All right, first up here we have Jupiter Planet. Good way to start us off here. Amazing artists. They wrote one is a character sheet for a new character I'm cooking up. Two is a stupid doodle of Camilla. Nothing wrong. There's no stupid in my mind. Three, a stupid doodle of Amelia. She was denied a kiss from both her partners while in an active battlefield. Oh damn, that sucks. And four is a work in progress of Ryoshu from Limbus Company. Hopefully, I said that name right. If I didn't, I'm a VTuber and it's in my blood to mispronounce. So, ooh, nice, nice, nice. This is an awesome looking character sheet already here. I really like this. This is also like the character itself is very like well balanced with detail versus areas of rest in colors. So you could color pick like directly from like the OC itself without needing a palette, which is pretty neat. And then you got like a whole bunch of like expressions over here, which are all fantastic expressions. I really like them. Like this one down here is like super funny. I really like it. This one's great too. The kind of like kind of like smug one. So it says Helen Swine. Is that what that says? That's like a C, right? Like a big C that's connected to the N. Or is it Gwine? A G. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm sorry, Jupiter. I'm sorry. But anyway, they're a Magitech inventor, which is pretty awesome. I always love the aesthetics where it's a blend of magic and technology. I think Final Fantasy VII does that like probably one of the best ones in my opinion because it's just like very like industrial but still involves like you know magic and whatnot. I think it looks really cool. Um, but yeah, I really really like this. I can definitely see the improvements now that you have a tablet that has pen pressure here. You can see some like variety in your strokes. Everything is the composition is done really well. Oh my god, I am struggling for words here. Super happy to see it. I'm a perverted woman with dubious motives. That's amazing. I love this. This should be if this isn't already like a meme format, this should 100% be a meme. I would actually love to do a little chibi version of like my avatar in here with I'm a perverted man with dubious motives. That would be awesome. I would really really enjoy that. This is great. This would also be really funny on like a hoodie or something. That'd be great. I'd love to see it. I'd buy it. All right, and this one's another silly doodle here of Amelia. Both of her partners don't want to kiss her on an active battlefield. She's like, but, really great expression. Really, really expressive with the sketching and everything. I really like this. This is awesome. And then the last one here, we have a work in progress of Ryoshu from Limbus Company. I don't act. I don't know if that's an universe thing, the Limbus company, or if that's like from a game or not. But we got like a very like casual pose here with their either shirt or jacket or sweater draped over their shoulders, having a cigarette, smoking with cigarettes. And it kind of looks like it might be on either like in like a waiting room or like maybe like a really big train or like an airship. Because I could see like these big giant windows being like optimal for like looking out at the sky as you fly around in an airship. Anything with airships also has like my money. Like shut up and give me I'll give you my money. All right, so that was everything from Jupiter Planet here. Jupiter Planet is a super talented artist. I cannot believe that before this they were drawing all their amazing artwork without pen pressure. So now that they have this even more, it's like even more impressive. So make sure you guys check out Jupiter Planet. They have commissions on their Ko-Fi or Coffee or however you say it. And they do amazing character work here. I really like it. Again, if you're watching this Jupiter, make this into like a meme. That would make me super happy. That could be an art trend, like 100%. All right, next up we have Hobby. Hobby is super awesome, very positive member of the art community. Absolutely love them. They wrote, again, a work in progress today. She's a Death Knight in World of Warcraft. Nice, I do like Death Knights. I hope I get the days further, but since I'm sick right now and sleep a lot, I can't get to draw. No, I'm sorry, Hobby. I'll send some positive energy your way so that you get better quicker. It's looking really good so far, though. I'm always like super impressed with like the amount of like work that they pump out, especially since it's all like fully rendered and everything. Yeah, stop being sick. Well, if I could send you soup, I would. I just would need to know what kind of soup you like. I personally like anything that has like tomato in it, so I like one of the best ones I've had recently is like it's like a red pepper, tomato, basil soup. Delicious for dipping grilled cheeses in. Super good. Real creamy. But yeah, this is looking awesome. Looks like you got all the details of the armor down. You got the cool face going on here in the chest armor. I haven't played WoW in a long time, so I don't know what the current gear looks like. I kind of wish that they would just take all of their Blizzard money and do like either a sequel to World of Warcraft or just completely like give it a brand new like engine. I think that would make it more appealing to survive in the current like MMO world and have updated technology and whatnot. Because they could afford it. I know they could. I mean, if they could even just get like their world to be like Overwatch level, like as far as like like the modeling goes, like that would be a massive upgrade, and it would be really really cool. But anyway, your work in progress is looking absolutely fantastic so far. You have quite the color palette going on up here, which is pretty awesome. Doing a great job. I wish you all the best. I hope that you get over your sickness very quickly. Uh, Eat some tasty soup for me. Uh, for the rest of us, you guys can go ahead and support Hobby by liking their work, by retweeting it, commenting, and interacting. They do a lot of art shares. They're extremely positive, so if you want some positive reinforcement for your artwork, Hobby is your person to go to. Alright, next up here we have Rainbow Dog, aka Carla. Carl is really awesome. If you see the quantum bits that you can, quantum observer points, I should say, she did the design for those, and it turned out really cool. So shout out to Carla for that. And she did that without, like, me even asking. So I just asked her if I could actually use it, and she was like, "Yep." I was like, "Hell yeah, you're a real one." So this, I believe, is probably her new profile picture here, if I remember right. Again, I stayed up way too late last night playing Peak. Like, it is so fun, but it is like, I was like, oh, I'll play one round, and then it's like 4 hours later. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I was like a total detriment to the team the entire time. I was dead pretty much the entire way. I have my moments when I do well, but otherwise I'm just there for comic relief. But yeah, I really like the this looks like the she even did like almost like a manual kind of like chromatic aberration with like the line work here. Looks really awesome. I love like the like really subtle texturing that she has on the fur, just to let you know that there is a difference in the materials that she has going on here. Very, very colorful, extremely cute, very vibrant, very iconic style. You can like recognize that it's her style just at a glance. So awesome job. Ooh, we got a work in progress here. Oh, I didn't even read what she wrote. I'm sorry. Carla wrote, didn't get much done this week. Had a lot happening, but here's my new icon and some work in progresses. There, I did my due diligence. Ooh, I like this. I really like the shape language that Carla uses here. Really good job with like the asymmetry. Has really interesting shapes going on. I imagine that this is going to be fantastic. This looks like it might be like a sheep or a ram, possibly, or maybe a cow. One of the two, because they had like that tag up here that sometimes goes on their ears, which is really cute. Let's go to the next one here. And then this one I'm pretty sure is a PNG tuber that she was working on. If I remember right. I think that the forepaw here can go up and down, and the face can like change. And then it's got some hair going on here. I think that she was doing this for a client, so that's really cool. And then they got like a little jester collar tag there. Very cute. Yep. And here's them like talking, so it's like a different expression here. Nice. Looks like it is turning out really well here. I see some line thickness variation going on here. So yeah, it's looking awesome. Can't wait to see these finished. All right, so that is everything from Rainbow Dog, aka Carla. She is also a VTuber, so make sure you guys find her on Twitch. Try to pop into her streams whenever she goes live. She also has a VGen, and she has been doing well. She's verified on there. So if you guys want some adorable commissions with anthropomorphic characters, check her out. Man, I should make a drinking game of every time I say or today. I am like on a roll. Alright, we have Tanako up next. This is my earliest work to more recent with Goliathan, the Owl, and Jayhard. And now a brand new hero I made named Wrecking Bolts. More in the alts. So let's go ahead and read the first one. This is my earliest designs of making Goliathan. The brown one on the far right is her most recent one because I got bored of the red one. So I decided to make her brown because it looks pretty cool. And let's read the next one here. During the making of my series, this is the owl, the earliest design of Monstersaurus. He was an SA victim in China, but got saved by the US soldiers. He got his superpowers later on by a demonic owl. He lost control and almost killed the entire village, accidentally killing the girl he loved in the process. But that story has been cut because I feel like it wasn't a good story. So instead, I decided to make the owl the next green goblin that wants to kill Riley's dad out of jealousy. Then this one. This is before I created Sun Knight. His name is J Hard. His ability is to control sand. I was going to make him as one of the other characters from the tournament, but that's been cut. So instead, I decided to make him as a background character, or an extra, I should say. And then the final one, Bill Lee, aka Wrecking Bolt. He got his powers by getting struck by lightning, and now he is a superhero. I know it's pretty straightforward, but fun at the same time. Hey, nothing wrong with keeping things simple and straightforward. Alright, so we get to see the evolution of the Goliathan character here. So this is the inspiration over here. Look like She-Hulk, I think. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a while, but that's what it kind of like looks like to me. I could be wrong. I could be totally like not identifying this correctly. But we got her all muscly and beefy in like a human form here. And then we can see that she's been changed from the red to the brown here. I could see why you would probably change the red, because the red is like really reminiscent of the demon chick from Dispatch. So this does make her like a little bit more unique here as far as that goes. And switching, which is positive and negative on her highlights, was a good choice when switching to the brown. So you did a great job. And hold on. Since Pensy doesn't seem to be here, I'm going to do that in chat. And then we have the owl here, which is pretty funny that it looks like it's got like the blush thing going on. Like, oh no, Senpai noticed me. I was supposed to be in the shadows. I'm the darkness. Really cute. I like it. I actually like the design for this character a lot. I think it looks awesome. And then this was before their main MC was made. This was like their original MC that they had. So now they're going to be a background character. I think they look pretty cool though. I like it. I love the ripped up Marauder like kind of cloak with the almost like kind of like gas mask slash like radioactive protection vibes here. I think that looks pretty cool. And then we have a Wrecking Bolt. This is his normal form, and then he has his ball form. This is actually like pretty unique here. I think I'd be a little bit concerned about like rolling like on my actual face in like the ball form, but this is actually like a really like creative idea here. Like if you had like a whole series of characters like this, you could have like this would be like the regular action figure, but then you could have like these balls of just like the characters' heads. There was like an old toy series in the 80s. I can't remember what they were called, but they were like this, where they were like big like bulbous heads, and they had like little arms and like legs like plastered onto the side, and I can't remember what they were called. They were terrifying, but it kind of reminds me of that. Well, anyway, oh my god, I cannot talk today. This is what I get for staying up so late. No, Pensy also stayed up all night, but you were sick too? Damn. Jupiter is sick. Oh, no, not Jupiter. Fucking Hobby's sick. Pensy's sick. We're gonna have to send out all sorts of positive energy to get you guys back to normal. I'm glad you're here, though. I hope, other than being sick, that the rest of your weekend goes well. Anyway, that was everything from Tanako. They have their own little universe they have here with their Dark Heroes. It's called the Unmasked universe. So it looks like they're doing a great job. They're really trucking along with their designs. It's really cool to see where their ideas like started and where they are now. Um, I should have done it for. I don't know why. I couldn't remember what I put this stream for. And then I looked at my schedule and I had it for one. So I was like, oh shit. Um, During the week, the streams are going to be at 2:30 actually. Um, Two of my roommates are on a like night shift schedule, so I have to make sure that they have the shower available. So that's why I moved it to 2:30 during the week. I'm trying to be considerate of them, so they can get their showers in, and then I have time for the water to come back before stream, so I can take a shower because I cannot wake up unless I take a shower too. Like I just feel icky and gross if I don't. Um, but Saturdays I'm trying to keep them like kind of between 1 or 1:30. It just depends on whether they have to work. I just happened to notice that I set this one for 1 today on my schedule on Twitch, so I wanted to be on time. Let me know, like, overall what times are good for you guys, and I'll see if I can adjust them more. Um, I know, like, in a couple months, I'm going to be moving, so schedule times might change again. I'm sorry it's all over the place. Life is just very hectic and chaotic, so. Nope, we haven't got to you yet. I'm taking it kind of slow because I was up till like 4:30 last night playing Peak with Havoc and some online friends from Palia. They're like super fun to play with, but I forget that Peak is always like a 4 hour thing, even if you're just playing like, one round essentially. So I made a mistake of staying up way too late. So if I'm bumbling all over the place, it's because I'm hella sleepy. I don't know why, but my body also needs like at least like 12 hours of sleep, which is like crazy. That's like literally half my day is spent sleeping. But if I don't do that, I'm like totally exhausted and like can't do anything. I don't know. Could be the depression. It's probably the depression. Alrighty. Moving on here, we have Mitsuki up next. Mitsuki wrote, hello, missed 2 weeks because I was finishing up a project. Hey, nothing wrong with that. As a result, I have a lot of high effort art done this week. Ooh, we get a treat. Won a submission for an art contest. Went all out with the colors. Ooh, I hope you did super well. And if you didn't, it looks amazing from the tile already. Two, finally finished editing this, so that is the full spread for the horizontal format one that you did, which looks really awesome. 3 and 4, gonna continue in the replies of this, wanted to yap a bit. Hey, that's fine. For number 3, I might have shared this before, but I just wanted to show what I drew for 2023 Christmas. And number 4, for this year's Christmas, I kind of speed ran this one. Also, the characters are all the same, so you can kind of compare how I draw 2 years ago versus now. Also, Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you as well, Mitsuki. Havoc and I actually participate in Yule, which is like kind of like the the Viking version of like Christmas. So happy Yule to you guys as well. I hope you guys get a lot of gifts, and I hope the wild hunt doesn't get you. All right, let's go ahead and check out Mitsuki's work here. Ooh, damn. That is crazy. Wow, there is a lot going on here. I wonder if this is like a self OC, like an insert persona. Wow, that's like absolutely crazy. You got like protractors, you got like the painting knives, you got brushes, you got ink pens, you got spray paint, got some wide tip brushes, got some really wide brushes over here. I assume this is the handle for a paint bucket, eraser, pencil. Wow, that's crazy. I think that's Artist Rex OC. Oh, okay, so it's someone else's OC. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Ooh, like the like and like reshare or retweet earrings, and then you got like looks like almost like a Clip Studio or art screen on their chest. That's pretty neat. Okay, I'm sorry you don't feel well, Pensy. Thanks for being here for a little bit and having it on while you lay down. I appreciate it. They're a Twitter that helps recommend artists. Oh shit, I should follow them. Hold on. I'm gonna do that then while we're thinking about it. Because I will forget otherwise. Because that sounds cool. Artist Rex. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for letting me know. That's awesome. I'm always looking to connect with like really cool people like that. I'm actually going to turn off this music because I don't know if it is copyrighted or not. Ooh, this is so cool. This is a really neat idea to do like a really long, like horizontal, like cast of characters, and then it's got like almost like an anime like intro vibe with like the music here. Damn, this is impressive. It was impressive from what I had seen already, so this is like really cool to like see the end result finally. Just like taking it in as it goes by. Ooh, so pretty. Oh yeah, this is definitely Honkai Star Rail. I recognize these characters now. Dang. So many. That's absolutely crazy. Jeez. I'm going to play it one more time just to make sure that you guys get to catch all of it. And then we'll go to the next one here. I want to make sure that Mitsuki's work gets like all the exposure it can. This is so cool. Like, this is so much work. Oh yeah, that's like the little thing in the hotel. It looks like they've added a whole bunch of new characters since the last time I played. actually have too many games to play right now, which is a good problem to have. Monster Hunter Wilds came out with like the new big update. I've got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'm looking forward to. I actually know what one of my Christmas presents is, so I can like have like a massive Steam library. So that I'm looking forward to that. So I'll have a shitload of games to play. I wish PC hardware wasn't so goddamn expensive. I could play even better games. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, you did post this one before, but hey, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. This is the time of year for that. Still looks awesome. This is such a good shot from this person all the way in the background, like missing this one and like piffing that one in the head. And I love that it's like spilling their coffee while they're in like mid like speaking. That's awesome. And then this is the updated one for this year. They said that they kind of like blew through it, which is nothing wrong with that. I see that you have the previous one framed in the background. I really like that you have the other your other artworks in the background frame. That's a really neat touch. I like that a lot. That's really cool. The face on this one is great as their gingerbread house comes crashing down. Then you got some little tiny, like, possibly cake topper people down here. You got some cracked eggs on the table. Oh, dang. That's going to be a sticky mess. This is super cute, though. I'm always envious of people that can, like, do these, like, cute little scenes like that. I don't know why, but my brain doesn't quite, like, work that way as far as like creating scenes like this. I'll have to get on it. All right. So that was everything from Mitsuki. As you can tell, Mitsuki is a very talented artist. Um, I'm pretty sure they still have a VGen. So if you want some commissions from them, check them out. They have a very iconic art style, not arconic eye style. uh, I hope you did super awesome in the contest here. I wonder if I can go to it and give you like likes and retweets. That might give you a little boost there. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'll try to remember before stream is done to go there and do that. So, all right. So that was everything from Mitsuki. Oh, good call. You know, I still haven't added save on there, right? Or did I? I can't remember. Not that I need it right now, but I just need to remember to do that at some point. Ooh, next up we have Pensy. I know this person. They might be here in chat. Pensy wrote, only got one new one safe for work pick this week, but going to be doing a countdown to Christmas picks of some of my main OCs. I hope you're ready for the holiday. Yeah, I need to add that. I'll try my best to remember. I'm so bad at remembering things. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it, actually. I'm going to send you my Steam ID. So I'm going to stick you guys back in the lobby for a sec here. Let's see. I gotta figure out how to find it. Where is it? Edit profile, wish list. View my profile, account details. I always forget where this is. View friends. That's not it. Count decals. Smash. Notifications. Add a friend. Oh, there it is. Copy. And let me find Nympha. And Whisper. There we go. Not that I have any like saucy games or anything on my Steam. I don't know. Anyway, I'm back. Oh, I sent you my Steam ID, so if you want to play like Monster Hunter at some point, you can friend me, and I'll turbo rush you through the game since your save file got fucked up. Okay, back to Pensy. Ooh, I like this. This is really cool. They look like super chill, super friendly, real nice character to interact with here. Oh, have you been oh, it's Akira. Nice. Hey, Carla, how's it going? Hey, it's okay. No worries. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Your work was awesome. I can't wait to see the work in progress ones done. I hope you have a good shift, and we will catch you later. Ooh, Akira's a half demon. Is it? Does he wear the eye patch because the one eye is like a demon eye? Don't make me take off my eye patch. Unleash my demon powers. Cue Devil May Cry music. But yeah, this is awesome. I like this. I love all his piercings. Ah. Oh no. Unleash all sorts of chaos if he takes off his eye patch. And then I see you got one more down here, which is your Panda Kana. Ooh, this is super cute. I really like this. Have you been practicing with your tablet at all yet, Pensy? I mean, there's nothing wrong with your traditional stuff. It looks fantastic. You're doing an amazing job. I was just curious. Yeah, this is awesome. I like it. Oops. No. Why? For why? Okay, I already liked and retweeted these, so let me just... There we go. I just want to make sure you get a shout out. Nice. Well, hey, if you ever feel comfortable, DMing me like what you got going on, so I can give you some advice, I'm always open for that. Yeah, the pose is really nice. It's super, super cute. So that was everything from Pensy. As you can see, Pensy is a super amazing artist here. They have commissions open, so make sure if you want some amazing traditional art and very soon to be digital art, you can check out Pensy. They're also one of the coolest, kindest people that I've met on the internet and an OG friend. So make sure you follow and like their work. All right, next up here we have Rainwing Gamer, aka LSD Goblin. They wrote, thank you for this. I am Rain. Here is my art. So we have this really cool winter cityscape with their Android OC out here on this like platform, checking out the city. Just really, really cool, really nice, like atmospheric. I love like the light pollution from the city lights. Looks really, really good, really, really cool. I love like the textured like reflections on the lights here. It's just an amazing touch. Makes it look more realistic. I really like this one. This would be awesome as a print. And then we have the android character with the dragon character actually in her dragon form, which is really cool. I like that he's got like little rocket feet. That's pretty awesome. Got some Astro Boy going on here. Looks like they are startled by their dragon form. Maybe this is like when they first met. But the dragon form is like super, super cute. I really like it. Very cute designs. And I love seeing characters interact in like a believable way. Like, it's really cool. I need to get my freaking OBS out of the way so I can see Twitch here. There we go. There we go. Alright, moving on to the next one here. And then we have another artwork here where the dragon is in a human form, and it looks like the android is also in like a different form here. But it's really cute. It looks like, they're likely like in love, or at least this one has, the android has feelings like for the dragon, which is super, super adorable. I really like the reflected tree in the water here. Looks really, really awesome. I really like this. It's adorable. You do a really good job of showing the interactions between your characters. And then the final one, we have them as if they were in the Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar universe as Na'vi. So super adorable. They have like a little family going on. Very, very cute. A lot of flora and fauna, of course, in the background, as goes with the Avatar world. Super adorable. I love seeing your artwork every single week. So that was everything from Rain here. Make sure you check Rain out. They do super adorable artworks. They have like a really cool, interactions between their two MCs here. Really like their work. It's awesome stuff. I cannot wait to see more next week. Move on to the next one here. We have Adam's art. Adam wrote, "Thanks for the tag. This week's round includes 1. A Nightmare Before Christmas themed sketch using Lataya and Sugar Plum. 2 is my Sona in the Saja Boy outfit from K-pop Demon Hunters. 3, a design I used to make a t-shirt IRL. 4, a pencil sketch of Sugar Plum eating a pastry," which I read that a little slow and almost said something else. I was about to be like, damn, okay. I'm glad I didn't slip up though. But yeah, this is adorable. We got the the vampire that eats fruit over here, which is really cool. The Lataya, and then we have Sugar Plum over here as well. I love the little like spooky ghosts in the background. Got the Nightmare Before Christmas like outfit going on here. The Jack Skellingtons. But yeah, very cute. I like it. And then this is pretty awesome here. This is their persona here, which is really cool. They're like a little like soul like looking energy kind of character here. I know sometimes it's usually green, like it's it's a leaf. I remember because last week it was a leaf with the beer, but this time he's got like the demon markings and the purple from the Saja Boys. Hell yeah, I like it. He's dropping some hot beats here, so, and also some shade while he's at it. Nice. I love it. Ooh, so you made this as a t-shirt? That's really cool. Nice. Really good job with like the simplicity of the design. I know the more like colors and details you put on a shirt design, the more expensive it is to print. So this is a really good idea to have like the separations and keep it like super simple. So you did a good job with the design as far as that goes. Very cute. And this is the pencil sketch of Sugar Plum eating a pastry. I remember you saying that they really like enjoy sweets and sugar, of course, because their name is Sugar Plum. They got their really cool like Hawaiian themed Christmas outfit. You can see your construction method that you have going on here. You know, blocking things out and all that good stuff. Where the joints are. Looks awesome. Great job. All right, so that was everything from Adam's art. Thank you so much for submitting in the art share once again here. I'd be interested to see more of your like graphic designs for your like shirts and whatnot. I think that would be cool to see. But I do like seeing all of your characters every single week. I think they're really unique and really cool. All right, let's go on to we have Brandon Matthews up next here. Oh my god, if I can click on it. Brandon wrote, "Hello, here's my works in recent weeks." Ooh, this is cool. I like this. Damn. She's like absolutely like wrecking these guys. There's just like so much carnage going on here. At first, I thought this hand might be like a giant hand that also like floats around and like murks people, but I think it's just her cutting through whoever is like in front of her, and their hand is getting flung. I like the blacked out eyes. She's very spooky, but I do like her like multicolored nails. That's a cool touch. That's awesome. And then we got another character here, Black Sunset. They are dashing off into the distance here. Very dynamic pose and shot with a lot of like energy going as they're like jumping away here. I like the makeup choices; they're really cool. Plus, like the complementary colors you have going on here between the blue and the orange is really neat. You did a really good job with the design because you have the the color difference like right up here around the face and the hair. That's awesome. Good job. And then we have Chill Woman. It looks like she has ice powers. I like her name. That's pretty cool. I wonder if she also has like a very chill, like relaxed personality. That would be pretty fitting for her name. But yeah, it looks really good. I like that the blonde hair really like brings the attention to the face. You get all these like cool colors, and then you have the warm yellow here that flows really well. You did great. Looks good. Gotta get some more water. I'm like crossing my fingers because one of my roommates has COVID and strep. So far I've been lucky. I haven't gotten it yet. I do not want COVID again. That was the worst thing that ever happened to me. So next up we have Mighty Mason. Ooh, and I see you got like their hiragana down here as well. That's cool. Nice. Like you can see, like his personality is different here because he's got like the spiky shape language to the hair, and then he's got like the dynamic kind of like fins or triangle shapes on his forearms as well. Yeah, I know, Fancy. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm so glad that you're still with us after enduring all that. But yeah, it's really cool. I like his visor. That's a really neat touch. The hair is really cool. Looking awesome. All right, that is everything from Brandon Matthews. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. They are an aspiring comic book creator slash mangaka, so make sure that you follow them. They post their chapters as well, so make sure you like and retweet them. Give a lot of encouragement and love. Oh shit, I know this guy. Up next, we have Nympha. Let's go. Nympha wrote, Happy Artshare Day. I was feeling festive last night, so I decided to do a mistletoe art for the holidays. Nice. Ooh, I like this. Merry Christmas. And then we have Raisu down here. We have Inuyazama. I don't think I know the name of this OC over here. And I forget the OC's name for this one. I'm so sorry. But this one is the sister of Raisu, right? You know, he's looking at this like there might be a choice, but I don't think there's a choice here. I think he can go both routes. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the best way to go. Ensign. Nice. Hell yeah. And Kiki. Yes. Raisu, kiss them both. Did you guys know that the mistletoe was originally for the Vikings to put on their door to show that they were elder warriors that could not fight anymore? So, like, say if they were, like, raiding a town or someone was raiding them, if a mistletoe was on the door, out of respect for that warrior, since they couldn't fight back, they would leave the mistletoe on the outside of the door. And then it got adapted into kissing somehow. I don't know how. Little fun fact there. And then it looks like we have a really cool speed paint here of how you do your work. So let's go ahead and check that out. Nice. Hell yeah. Very cool. Very cute. Very festive. Oh, I see you changed up the pose. Yeah, the second pose is better. I think you made the right choice. Because they were kind of like similar at first a little bit with like the poses, like with the hand. And then you made the decision to switch it up. So I think you made the right choice. Yeah, she's having a little trouble with that top there. Hold on, let me do the appropriate emotes here. All of them. Okay, that's cool. I've done that before, like a long time ago, but I usually like do what you do, where if it doesn't fit, I usually like modify it. So, hell yeah, you did a super awesome job with these. Like, I love seeing your work every single week. Nympha absolutely kills it. So make sure that you guys also follow Nympha on Twitch. Check out their streams when they are live. Give them lots of support. Keep them company while they draw. Also, they have a webcomic called God King Zaibatsu, which these characters are from. So make sure you guys check that out and read all their chapters. They are also, as you can tell from chat, super cool, super chill. So make a new friend. All right. Next up, we have Burrico IRL. They wrote, Thanks for another invitation. Hey, you're very welcome. You're going to get one every single week from now on. There is, unless you tell me otherwise, there is my latest stuff, characters from Pepsi promo slash merch, and a work in progress of my Sona. Oh my god, I'm totally tripping over my words. Both using a new art style in pixel art. Ooh. Oh wow, yeah, this is like super super clean like pixel art. That's crazy. I see you got Pepsi Man back here. R.I.P. Pepsi Man. But I really really like these like little like elves you have going on here. Like they're super super adorable. These little goggle things are like really like cute. Got the one popping out of the box here. Has the most energetic one, I guess. Yeah, this is like super awesome. I really like this. Your pixel art is top tier. The poses are all like really really solid. Ooh, and this is an update for their persona. So that's really cool. You got like a super cool like helmet going on here. You got like almost like a bulletproof vest kind of going on. I like it. That's really cool. Nice. Hell yeah. I'm kind of interested to know like what the name of your Sona is. Does it also go by the Burako or Barako? That'd be really cool. All right, so that was everything from Burko or Barako. I'm saying this probably wrong either way. Again, it's my duty as a VTuber to mispronounce everything. uh, Definitely check them out if you want some amazing pixel art. They are super, super talented. I am so envious of your pixel skills. I do not have the patience to learn it, but I love pixel art. Like, I am a huge fan, especially of like pixel art Metroidvanias. So this is like right up my alley for things that I like. They also have commissions open in their info here, and they have a Christmas sale going on. So make sure you guys check them out. Get some awesome pixel art from them. All right, next up we have Daniel King Jr. Daniel wrote, "Thanks for hosting. Here's my latest art." So we got this super cool. You know what? These are also like the perfect ones for Daniel's art here. Every single time. Very, very trademark art styles here. But yeah, I really like this. So this is Hilde's model sheet. I love that she looks like she has like some horns going on here on her. Oh no, it's not her hair. Those are actual horns. I thought it was just her hair shaped as horns, but they're actual horns. That's awesome. I like it. The yellow eyes with the skin tone is always an excellent choice. I always think that looks like super super cool. I'm definitely a fan of characters that are also in like the maid outfit, and I like that you switched it up too. And like she actually has like pants going on instead of a skirt, so that she could be like a battle maid of some kind. You know, be able to like move around without having to worry about uh, showing bits off. I would also guess from like her stance and like her expression that that is probably the case, that there's some sort of like warrior like maid. Looks cool. I like it. And then we have the fusion of the two girls from Super. Oh my god, Khalifa and Kafka. I don't remember the other one's name. It's been so long. They were so brief in the Tournament of Power. They were really cool. I just don't remember their names for some reason. But yeah, this is awesome. You did a really good job with this. Looks really, really cool. I'm always a sucker for some Dragon Ball art. And let's go to the next one here. And then we have Wonder Woman here. Got a fan art with some nice big old thicky legs. Hell yeah. Blocking things with her little like armlets like she does. Oop, let me get some water. I'll also stop shrimping as much, and I'm gonna stretch. Ooh. Oh, stretching feels good. Hell yeah. Ooh, I like this one. This is really cool. I love the action foreshortening on this. Reminds me of like original Dragon Ball, kind of like with like the body style, like it's like Kid Goku style, but with like a different haircut here and a little bandana. I wonder if this is a self insert actually. I'd be interested to know, but it's really cool. I like it. I would hate to look up and see this like coming at my face. I'd be very concerned. Awesome work. Well, thank you so much for submitting again here, Danny King Jr. They are extremely active with their art, especially in the Discord. They are pumping out work like nonstop, like they're an absolute machine, which is really cool. I love seeing it. They have Ko-Fi commissions open, so make sure that you check them out if you would like some awesome artwork in their very recognizable style. All right, next up we have Coffee Crumble. Coffee wrote, "Thanks for the art share. First one is my latest artwork, and the other ones are characters from my childhood OC series." Oh, hell yeah, nice. I love seeing those. Let's go ahead and read the alts here. On the first one, it says, "They call me 12 Tails." Artwork of a powerful 12-tailed kitsune in its evolved form. This character owns a bunch of other designs and versions. Why 12 tails? Despite the mythology said kitsune's powers are limited to up to 9 tails, I like to create creatures that are different and trying to make them unique. Hey, it just means they're like even higher than a god form as far as like their tails go. This one here is a childhood OC artwork. This was originally based off of one of the species, Night Fury, from How to Train Your Dragon, created as a fan-made OC in childhood. This kind of dragon is called the Platoon Dragon. There we go. I'm sorry, I really can't read that. I would totally butcher it. Tell that Vergelter is the last kind of her species, due to the plantodons being formerly hunted for their excellent camouflage techniques and delicious intestines like the heart and the lungs. Ooh. And then this last one here. Childhood OC artwork of another Night Fury based OC from How to Train Your Dragon. This time created through an actual toothless action figure IRL. There were loom bracelets wrapped around the arms, legs, and ears. Tail of the figure to represent its own individual personality. This originally was a female, from what I remember, though the name is lost. I will maybe restore the character one day. Nice. Hell yeah. So let's go ahead and blow these up and check them out. Ooh, this is really cool. I really like how that you have all the tails like together like this in this design. Like this would be an awesome like keychain or like a pendant or like an acrylic stand. Like an acrylic stand with like the little LED light behind it to light it up. That would be super cool. I would 100% buy that. It'd be awesome. I also really like the way you did the ears on the kitsune. It's very cute. And then it has 3 eyes on it, which is hella cool too. So it's like not only exceeded god level, but it's like psychic god level. That's awesome. Oh my god, I keep feeling like something's crawling on me, but it's just my imagination. Oh, the ooh voice. Oh, I'm sorry, Betsy. I'll try to come up with maybe something else that we can do, some other fun activity. Aw, this one's really cute. I love that they included like the little places like on the harness where like you could put like your arms or your feet through here. This one also looks like it had the same affliction as the one in How to Train Your Dragon, where it needed like a prosthetic essentially to fly correctly. It's been so long since I've seen that movie, but yeah, this is absolutely adorable. I love the difference in the colors here. You can tell that it's a very cheerful, very friendly one. That's super cool. I also love like seeing people's like childhood artwork. I need to do a share where I share like my old art. Maybe if I feel like it, maybe at the end of the stream I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta look through because it's in my Google save thing, so I gotta make sure there's nothing like uh inappropriate or uh my flesh body. And then this last one here has some really cool bracelets to give it some personality here. It likes to really jazz itself up and show off that it is a fashion icon. So yeah, I really like that. That's awesome. Very, very cute. Very unique. I really like it. All right, so that was everything from Coffee Crumble here. They are a multi-fandom artist. They also have a comic account. Ooh, hold on. I gotta follow their comic account. Oh, I'm already following it. Hell yeah. So they have a comic account too, so make sure that you guys support them on that as well. I love seeing your artwork. It is absolutely adorable. I definitely think you should consider making some merch, like either acrylic stands or like keychains or a combination of the two. I think your art would fit like really, really well into that, and you could make some scratch off it in the process. All right, next up here we have Painting Nixie. Well, here is my latest work. It took me a long time to finish it, so I hope it reaches a lot of people. Well, I hope so too. That's the whole purpose of these art shares is to not only like celebrate you guys' artwork, but try to get as many eyes on it as we possibly can, so we can make your dreams come true and have all your projects come to fruition. So I may be a little baby VTuber now, but one of these days I'll be streaming to thousands of people. So I'll keep showing your work as long as I can. Alright, so they wrote, once again, another golden main scene that cost me this life and the next to create. It's special because of the piano. I hate drawing pianos. Hey, I do not blame you at all. Now, with this one, I'd only need to draw one more scene to wrap up the production of the prologue chapter 1, so I can finally share them here. Ooh, hell yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and blow it up here. We got all of their characters here going on. We got the little one that can shapeshift into other people, showing off their talents. And if I remember from the story, this one uses their like charm and their ability to kind of sway or swindle people here. So they might be using their cute and their skills to their advantage. But yeah, I really, really like this. This is really cool. You can definitely tell it's in some sort of like inn or a saloon. Uh, this one looks like they're surprised at their talents, and then the main NC, of course, is not too happy with the way that they handle um, things sometimes with like their people, if I remember right from the story. So it's looking super, super good. Did an awesome job with this, especially drawing like this background and like drawing the piano. He did an amazing job. All right, so that was everything from Painting Nixie. They are super talented. They have a story that goes along with this. I cannot wait to see the story develop. I cannot wait to see more of the artwork. And like I said, we will continue to show this off into the world till you're nice and famous. Very, very talented. So make sure you guys follow them to watch the story unfold. Oh, only got a couple more left here. So next up, we have The Big Cheese. They wrote, "Hello, here's my latest OC and older OCs of mine." Ooh, so they got fangs and they have freckles. They have multiple eyes. Their name looks like it says Bria. They are from the Archers clan. That's awesome. I like it. I like the design on their shirt. It's really cool. I like how it's like very like the design itself on it is like asymmetrical, and then they have their clan like rune on their neck here. I'm always a sucker for freckles as well, so yeah, I'm with you. Very, very cool. Very well done. I like it. I like their jorts. And let's go to the next one here. And we have Garnet. And you can see in their rib jeans that their little garnet rune is down here on their leg. Very, very fashionable here. They got a little streak in their hair. They have an eyebrow piercing, and they have this like really like sleek top without the jacket here. Very, very cool, and I like their little beauty mark that they have going on here too. They're probably like really pretty and maybe a little edgy based on their fashion. And then we have Peter here. He looks like he is up to no good, like an absolute like goblin here, maybe causing a lot of like mischief. Got this cool little almost like alchemic kind of symbol for their rune on their neck here. I like the whole like jester like motif that they have kind of going on here. Yeah, they look like they get into a lot of mischief. That's for sure. Oh, Alex had the same idea here too. And then we have Luan here. Hopefully, I'm also saying that right. This is his eye shape. Oh, so he has like permanently like worried looking eyes here, but they're almost like, uh, like the half moon kind of shape. So it goes along with his little clan rune that he also has on his face here. He's also got moons and stars on the outfit. So, oh, and on spurs on his shoes as well. So very much a moon. Luan. Oh, okay, so it might be Loon. That might be the way they say his name because of like lunar. Yeah, I'd give him a hug too. Be like, hey, come on, man. It can't be that bad. Very cute, very adorable. I love seeing your OCs. I love seeing your progress every single week. You're absolutely killing it, the Big Cheese. In such a very short amount of time. They've only been drawing less than 2 years, so they're destroying it. So good job. Everybody make sure they like and retweet, follow them, leave them nice comments about their art progress to encourage them. All right, we have SJM up next here. They wrote, "Hi, Aniki. Today I give you an outfit idea, a lineless version of my OC Watashi, and my OC Virginia, and a Christmas one that I made." Ooh, so we got like a magical girl outfit here, an idea for it, with like a really cool staff with hearts and stars, and then we have the hearts designs that are repeated on the outfit itself. Nice. I've been doing it for a little over 3 now. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't even realize that you're pretty fresh in your art journey too. You might have told me that before. I don't know why that I'm just so foggy from like lack of sleep. It's almost like I don't know my like oldest follower here. Jeez, I'm slipping, Pensy. I'm sorry. You are also like absolutely destroying it for being like really fresh in your art journey. Though I do feel like I glaze your art all the time, so that makes up for it. I try to be a good friend. Yeah, it's very cute. And this is the lineless version of Watashi. They are 21 years old. Doing lineless is definitely it's definitely like more challenging because you have to have some sort of separation between the values. So they looks like they just used a different saturation level between the values here, which is a good way to do it. That's actually the perfect way to do lineless art. So great job with that. I also struggle with side profiles, so that's really cool that you're able to do side profiles as well. I said they also have like a space kind of thing going on here with the stars. I don't know if this character doesn't usually wear clothes, but I'm glad that we can't see the lower half of them, so thank you for that. It's cool though, I like it. You did a good job. And then we have Virginia here. I like this character because they had the red eyes and like the whitish like silver hair. I'm always a sucker for that. You got a really neat outfit here. It looks like it would have like a lot of different like textures with like the cloth that it's made out of. Yeah, the colors are really neat. It's really cool. Really interesting like combinations, and especially with like designs like having like Stitch with like different colors to it. I could definitely I could kind of picture the different materials in my head, like what they would be made out of. So that's really cool. I like it. I hit 800 followers. Oh shit! Congrats to me. I haven't even been paying attention to my follower count, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll have to do something special if I have the time. I think that's why I don't pay attention to my follower count, because I have so many things I'm working on. If I were to do like milestone like arts, every time I hit a milestone, it would take away from what I'm doing. Thank you for telling me though. Shit, that's awesome. I'm getting there, Pensy. I'm slowly but surely reaching your popularity level. You're still like infinitely more popular than me, and for good reason. It's because you're super cool and you're super nice to everybody. Yeah, it's too much to keep up with. I mean, I could do just like a sketchy kind of thing, but then I would feel like it's kind of cheap. Like, like it's not really special. I don't know. Maybe I will. I should probably at least put up a thank you post. All right, and then we have a nice cozy little Christmas scene here as well. We got a quote up here, which is a nice quote. Do everything in love. That's true. That is a good quote. God damn. Yeah. Hell yeah. Everybody should love you, Pensy. You spread so much like positivity and love to everybody else. You definitely deserve it. I'm super happy to have you as a friend and a member of my community. But yeah, this is really cool. I think we went over this last time here, but it's always challenging to do like interior scenes. Um, I'm really proud of SJM for having such a wide range of like skills and artwork that they continually like work on, and it's always like refreshing to see that they just absolutely crush it like in every aspect. So Looking super cool. Yeah, this is a really comfy scene. I would chill in this room too. I would take a nap if there was like a really comfy couch, like maybe in the off screen here. Super, super cool. All right, so that is everything from SJM. As you can see, they're very talented. They do a lot of really cool fashion designs. Like I said, I would love to see some collaboration work with them. I think that'd be really cool to see people uh, with their OCs in these like outfits. Once I have the time, which I can't promise is going to be anytime soon, I will hit SJM up to see if I can maybe participate in that, maybe get that rolling. It might also be just like a sketchy, quick thing for me because, like I said, I have a lot of stuff I'm working on. All right, next up we have Have to Be Animates. I am so sorry you still have not gotten your main account back yet. That's like super shitty. I should go find whoever's in charge of that and suplex them into oblivion for not helping you. So they wrote, since SMG4 is retiring, here's my fan art. Oh, is it Super Mario Galaxy 4? Here's my fan art of Super Mario Galaxy 4. I'm really gonna miss his video. Oh, SMG4 is a person, not Mario. They just have a Mario outfit. Oh. Well, anyway, I'm sorry that I don't know who this person is, but this is really cool. They are doing like a Mario jump. They have like a Mario outfit. I like the chromatic aberration that you put on their like little symbol up here. That's a nice little touch. Looks really, really cool. Awesome work. And it's always cool that you like to do like little tribute like artworks for different people. That's always super cool. Maybe I'll get one for me if I ever like retire. I would love to see it. I would print it off and like frame it. It'd be up on my wall as like a part of super cool, uh, you know, like art memories. All right, so that was everything from Have to Be Animates. Make sure that you follow them. I guess follow their backup account since they have not gotten their main account back yet. Also, harass Twitter until they get their main account back. Um, I didn't officially say that, but you know what I'm saying. If you want to support them, they have a YouTube channel where they do YouTube videos, which they do their own voice acting for. So make sure you find their YouTube, watch all their videos to from start to finish, so they get lots of love for the algorithm and lots of success. And I'm so glad that you're still participating in the artwork even without your main account. I love seeing your artwork every week. So thank you so much, Afta. All right, we are at the possibly final one. I'm going to reload it after we do this one just to find out. So we got a brand new person here, which makes me super happy. I love it every time someone joins our little art share and our art community. I'll have to also send them a Discord link. Let me actually do that while I am thinking about it. Let me bring this off to the side here. I know. I get excited every time we get somebody new here. Copy. I'm gonna see if they have their DMs open. Enter passcode. What the hell? That's weird. The fuck? Hold on. Sorry. I guess I'll leave it on a comment. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. Alright, well, let's go back. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, well, I'll send it to him in a comment here. So, let me... There we go. New. Man, I hate it. Every time they add something new, it's stupid. It's such a pain in the ass. Alright. So we have the Wizard of Lizard, which is a pretty cute little name there. I like that. That's awesome. They wrote, well, here's my main OC and avatar on the internet. Uh, Varanus or Varanus. I'm probably saying both of those wrong. The wizard. He lived in urban fantasy world, and he has a lot of minions slash familiars slash minimum wage employees slash freeloaders. Nice. Have a peek. If you're interested in any of them, then feel free to ask me for more details slash lore. So this one is their main OC and their Sona that they use online here. So this is Varanus or Varanus, the wizard. Giving a thumbs up here, looking pretty posy. They also, looks like they have a magical living hat, similar to Harry Potter, or like, kind of reminds me of like the OG He-Man character that had like the that big hat that also kind of looks like Vivi from Final Fantasy, like the little black mage. But yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I like that their wand is kind of like a brush they have going on here. Okay, it looks like Alex asked for things here. So it said, you can call me Var or just Wizard Guy. So I'll just call you Var. Also, I kind of don't have stream account and never watch stream. I just know the streamer, like, talking weird stuff and do rage bait like Hassan or Asmongold. Oh no, I am not a rage bait streamer. If you're watching this bar, I promise I'm the polar opposite of rage bait, especially Asmongold. I don't disparage women or anybody in the LGBT community. I'm a friend and an ally to everybody. I like being. I like having friends. I hate rage bait. Rage bait sucks. I mean, I might say some off the cuff stuff, but it's not rage bait. It's just me being like silly. So, anyway, I hope you feel welcome with us, and I hope you continue with your with the artshare. So these are their familiars slash minions slash minimum wage employees and freeloaders. Looking super adorable here. It looks like every single little OC here has a different personality type to them. We got like this little, like, almost like nun looking thing here. It looks like they're pretty shabby. They got all sorts of patches. They love cheese apparently. This one looks like they like stocks or statistics. This one looks like they are egg based, which is really cool. It looks like almost like their head and hair is like a chicken and an egg, or they have a chicken just laying a giant egg on their head. Inept mage. Ah. So they're not very good at their magic, is what I'm seeing from these. This is cool. I like it. Very creative. Then we have the three squires. We have Susan Winslow, Jeffrey Walker, and Benjamin Stammer. Oh, this one got yeeted. This is cool though. I like that it's like that's actually really unique. I don't think I've ever seen like a snail knight before. That's an interesting combination here. I like it. I love the gooiness coming off of them. It's even dripping out their arm that they're touching this guy. And he's like, oh my god, please don't get it on my armor. And then this one's still sticking around despite possibly being eaten by like a mimic or falling for a trap in a dungeon. That's my headcanon for this OC here. To be fair, I'd probably fall for a mimic too, because I fall for it all the time in games. Luckily, I make myself so OP that I don't die from them. Coffee Table Menace. So we have like an Astro Kitty. We have an actual like enchanted coffee cup here. Looks like it bites or at the very least licks. Then we have like a bug person here that almost looks like they have like a sword butt. That's really cool. It's really interesting. I like it. You have a very, very unique style. I love all the creativity and all of your work. I cannot wait to see more work from you. So thank you so much for participating in our little art share. I hope you join our community and continue to post in here. Make sure you guys check the Wizard of Lizard, aka VAR, and make sure you follow them, like and retweet their work. Leave nice comments on their on all their work here. So yeah, welcome. What a great way to finish us off. That's awesome. I'm gonna do one more reload here just to make sure we didn't miss anyone. So far, we're looking pretty good. Alright, that looks good. So, let me see here. I debated on whether showing off some of my older art. I just gotta make sure that I can show it real quick. I might have to pull it on and off screen. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's showing up on screen. So, oh, no. What are you doing? Oh, it's playing it. Don't do that. Alright, so here is a super, super ancient acrylic painting that I did. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it has like something to do with like nuclear bombs and like war. Uh, some sort of super, super edgy, like, man, atomic bombs are bad. It's gonna be the death of the world. There's a blood ocean. Whoa. Let's go on the next one here. This was like an elf OC that I used to draw pretty often. I think I just really liked like 90s style like anime like elves. So it's got like very like kind of like tribal designs and like face paint. This was a digital artwork that I did on the original iPad with my finger. That one might be cool to actually like update with like my current skills. This is a Prismacolored pencil character, kind of loosely based on someone I went to high school with. She was very cute, so. But yeah, I've come a long way with like facial proportions and stuff. This is wild. This is like one of the first pictures I ever colored like digitally with Photoshop. So I drew it traditionally, imported it into Photoshop, and you know, just tried my best to color it in with the lasso tool and the gradient tool, since I didn't really know what I was doing. This is actually a character that I think I recently, not super recently, but I updated them to a degree. This is a painting of a vampire slash demon character that I used to draw a lot. I don't really have a name for him, but I don't know, it was kind of fun to do. Sorry, there are like some of these are like sideways. It's like really hard to like kind of see them. This was an attempt at a like more stylized, like loose kind of like acrylic painting. It's just a tree. Like there's nothing really like super special about it. I just didn't know what else to do. I was just kind of experimenting. Another one I was like experimenting with trying to be like more like stylized, kind of like edgy. I think I had originally started I was gonna paint like a dragon, but decided to like go over it. But because I was undiagnosed ADHD, I didn't like finish a lot of things when I was like younger. Like I would start them, and then they would just sit around. This is another digital art. Well, this is one that I actually drew and colored traditionally, and then when I first got Photoshop, I added like some like digital effects to it. It was one of my I used to draw a lot of fantasy like style like OCs. Especially I think at the time I was reading like Battle Chasers from Joe Madura. So I was like really like influenced by that at the time. This is also another like attempt here, like a like kind of looser, more like expressive kind of like painting here. I don't really remember the context for this one, but they do have earbuds, so I guess they're listening to music. I think this was something for. I think this was for when I was going to school for art. I think these were like different. I had to do like a bunch of different like little things here. Sunno's the hottest breakfast under the sun. I think these were supposed to be like logo designs for like things. That's my guess. This was the very first painting I ever did uh, as a child. I actually got like third place in an art contest, I think, in like, I think it was like elementary school for this. I really liked tigers, and like, this was supposed to be about like deforestation with like burning like wood and stuff over here, and this was like what it should be. And then there, of course, there's like a little bug down here. Again, I don't know what I was doing with this one. I think this was inspired because I was playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and you have like the upper castle and the lower castle, like one's upside down and one's right side up. So I think that was kind of like the inspiration for this. You have like the happy sun and the golden clock tower, and then you have like the creepy one with like the red like moon kind of thing. All right, so that's those. Let me pull this back over here. See if I can find some more that it's like acceptable for me to show. Do do. Looking. Oh wait, there's like a couple more in here that didn't get shown. Alright, let me pull this back over. I don't know why, but I don't trust the red side. I don't either. I'm pretty sure this one was the school assignment for like perspective, which I was not good at. Oh, this is where I like attempted to do a painting of Spawn. Like super old one. It turned out pretty rough. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I did a Final Fantasy VIII like painting. I imagine because the way I painted this, they have like the meme kind of names instead of Squall. His name is like Squorf or something. Squorf and Sofer. and Rana. Just meme versions. That's that painting again. Let me see if there's any more here. Let me look. That's some IRL stuff. Can't really, well, gotta figure out how to show these without showing like my IRL pictures too. I'm gonna have to do these like one at a time and then pull them back on the screen. So this is one of the OG designs for one of my webtoon Born and Raised. This is like an OG Cassie design. Havoc had originally written the character that you couldn't see her eyes like under the big massive hair. But I ended up doing it so it's like you can see her eyes like a little bit through the mass of her hair. I think it made her like really cute. So that was like a stylized thing. I had found these like gold and silver like markers, so I wanted it to kind of look like graffiti. Hold on, no. Why are you like this? No. Damn it. Let's see. Here is one of the original August designs. As you can see, he has come very, very far from where he was. I like the current design the most. For sure. I'm gonna have to do a lot of pulling back and forth here. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Let's see. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 before I have to. Okay. Here is another like super early like Cassie idea design. I obviously did not understand like the anatomy of a neck and how the head sits on the body like at all. This is a character I don't want to show too much because they are coming up. Here's another like original August design. I don't know why he's cross-eyed. His eyes are way too close together. Man, I am so glad I've come so far since then. This is one of the original like JoJo designs. I had tried to go into Photoshop at the time to make it a little bit more clear, but I super ultra saturated it, give it too much contrast, so it's like really hard to see. This was also an early JoJo design because she collects a variety of like silly hats. Again, I turned up the contrast like way too much. Another original Cassie design. This is like traditional stuff, of course. This is one of the OG designs for like my self-insert character, Behemoth here. So I have a lot of like different iterations of him. Again, we have another self-insert design for Behemoth here. I can't wait to actually like fully like redesign him and make him finalized. This is an upcoming character, villain character. I don't know how much I'll change his design, but he apparently doesn't have a skull, and his nose is like hella long. And then this is another very interesting villain character. His name is Thaddeus. He's gonna be coming up soon too. He is very small, but he has a big part to play. And I'll also be redesigning him as well. Let's see what else I can show here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can show the rest of these. So this was gonna be a design I originally had for myself insert character. I was gonna have him have a sword that was made out of like a helicopter blade, but also had like an igniter switch so it could like catch on fire. He's not gonna have a sword anymore. He's gonna have a different weapon, so I gotta design that. But that was like an early design for it. That is actually, this is the unedited JoJo. I did these in Prismacolor markers along with Micron pens. I actually didn't do too bad with the folds here and the scarf on this one. But yeah, she looks like really old in this picture. She's not supposed to be that old, as we've seen by the newest designs here. And here's like the original like OG one here too, without the super high contrast. Thaddeus again. This character has changed a lot. She is gonna show up later as well, but I really do like her. She's a super cool character. I don't want to say too much. This was the very first picture I ever drew of Val. The very first time I ever hung out with Havoc, I came over to where she was living and I sketched this out based on, her story and what she told me about him and his designs. This is the very first design of Val. I still have to design his bat. That is something I don't want to show too much of. This was another picture of him as well, a little more close up. This was like a super like early zombie design here with like some markers. Very quick, like stylized. This is also a character that's going to show up later. He's really cool. I have to redesign him as well. But he's based off of one of my childhood friends. And we're going to come to him in a little while. Probably change his design up a little bit. Another super early Val. Like real early Val. I was still trying to figure out like designs and how they were going to look. Again, he doesn't have enough of a skull here. That's another design for my self-insert character. This has to do with my self-insert character, but I don't want to say too much. And there's the other character again. I'm also trying not to drop their names too soon because I'm going to be redesigning all of these. Again, the other character that was based off of my childhood friend. This is oh, actually I need to go buy that one. Don't look at that one too much. I'm not trying to dox myself. This character, like I said, it's got a redesign, but I really like her. She's a super cool character. There's another super early Val. Oh my god, his nose takes up like so much of the face. That's so crazy. And he has no skull like right here. That's the only Zorro like fan art I've ever done was him doing the hockey black blade for the first time. His single sword. Super awful, super quick marker Val. Oops. Alright, hold on. That was a hair dye. Let me see if I can find anything else that's not. I think I showed this one before, but I'm not 100% sure. This was a spawn I did for a contest. All done in micron pencils. Pens. I used to be super into spawn. We got Jason Wynn. He's holding Jason Wynn's head, and then they got the head of the ice cream killer and Violator's head down here. He's like Rex Shop. I think it'd be fun to like redo this image with like my current skills. I think it would look really cool. I put a lot of effort into this, and I didn't even place in the contest. That made me so upset. I think some stupid like chibi like won that contest. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Looking. Let's see what else. Trying to see if there's anything else. Here's Helsing fan art I did with markers. I have no idea. I used to have this up on my wall. This actually might be fun to redo as well with my current skills. I think it would look way better. What else can I show? Oh yeah, this thing was kind of cool. I never finished it though. This is another one that I did on my iPad with my finger. Maybe I'll make a stream or two of like updating some like old art. This thing was pretty cool. I might be able to bring this back, this like demon thing. Would you give him a hug, Pensy? back. Here's a Disney fan art I did for my niece when she was little of Jasmine from Aladdin. That's with color pencils. Not too bad. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. And here's another spawn that I did on the iPad as well, the original iPad. I think this was also done with my finger. Let's see. I got a whole bunch of photography of my hometown. That'd probably take a while to go through though. I'm trying to see if anything else is safe. Oh, here's some more traditional stuff. Here's like a Valkyrie that I was coming up with. I was like super into Valkyrie profile at the time. That game was so cool. And this was a tier 3 orc from World of Warcraft that I was like working on, like a rogue. Not too bad. Let's see. Gotta make sure again that I'm not like dropping anything here. Here is a Death Knight, like a troll Death Knight from World of Warcraft, but I decided to give it like super like intricate squiggle armor. Give it some textures. With some fist weapons. Let's see. Oh, here's a Samurai Champloo sketch. And I'm pretty sure my signature is unreadable there, so I'm not too worried about doxing myself with that. Oh, this is one of the early designs for the OC that I just recently... Veronica. This is like one of her very first like designs that I ever came up with. You can see like this super 90s like anime stylization. Go back over there. Oh my god. Driving me nuts. Oh, here's another one of that demon vampire character. This time with color pencils. I should give him an update. I used to draw him a lot. Let's see. Let me go back. There's like a crystal dragon. I used to do a lot of dragons when I was young. Colored pencil. Um, 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 um. I actually kind of like this one. It was gonna be like a delinquent character, have like a fighting kind of series or whatever with them. Uh, Trying to see if I can find anything else that I feel like sharing right now. Might have to pick up the old artwork share later because I am getting really tired. Need to take a nap. But I'll probably share some more later. Just remind me. Alright, let me go ahead and throw you guys in the lobby so we can go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on stream. I love this stream every single week. It is my absolute favorite. For those of you that don't know, I put a pin post on my Twitter every single week where you can submit your artwork in the comments, hopefully with some lore or some info about your characters. And I will show them off every single Saturday, give you lots of love, a lot of exposure and support. So be sure to check me out on Twitter under the same name, artshare. I will not be streaming tomorrow, so the next stream will be Monday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like the kind of content I do, please follow me to see when I go live. If you really, really love it, consider subscribing. That would help me out tremendously.